it is certainly one of the top ranked, but this ranking is mainly driven by the quality of its teachers, its programs, the selectiveness of the profile for the students joining the courses, and obviously, and most importantly, for the career it offers to all the graduates when they've completed the course. ESCP Europe contributed to my success, first of all, from a professional point of view. Throughout my 3 years in the MIM program, I was able to travel between Italy, the UK, France. I also did a gap year in Asia, and each time these years were completed by an internship. And overall, after having graduated, ESCP Europe offered me the opportunity to choose the career I wanted in investment banking, to choose the investment bank I would join right after business school, and I joined Lehman Brothers just before the downturn in 2008. But ESCP Europe also contributed to my success from a personal point of view. Made a lot of friends there, obviously. Met my wife as well during the course of my 3 years at the business school. And overall, it's a true life experience. It takes you just at the end of your teenager years, and when you leave, you're an adult. You're ready to face the challenges of life, and with the best possible background. Finance is obviously not something that you choose right from the beginning. You have to try before. It's a pretty challenging industry. And therefore, the fact that at ESCP Europe you need to complete an internship at each stage of the program, this allows you to really challenge yourself and test different industries, different professional environments. And so when I first started at ESCP Europe on the Turin campus, after I've been completed the first year of the pre-master, I went to Milan and completed a 5-month internship at Lazard. This was in M&A, and it's really as tough as it gets in terms of working hours, pressure, and I liked it, so I decided to continue. When coming to London for the second year of the MIM, I completed my internship at Lehman Brothers. It was in a different branch of the industry. It was in equity capital markets. And this is where I really realized that this job was something I could continue to progress in and basically get satisfaction on a day-to-day basis. And so when I arrived in Paris for the third year of the program, and it's the year where you get to choose your specialization, I went deeper into the concept of corporate finance, took all the electives linked to this industry, and after having graduated, I had this very good background completed between real life experience, technical and theoretical knowledge, and I started. Now it's been 8 years. I have just changed company. I've joined Mediobanca as a vice president, and I still like it 8 years after having started. It is an incredibly challenging but rewarding profession. Allows you to travel a lot, meet very interesting individuals, work on very high-profile situations, and if you like the challenge, if you think that you have what it takes to put all your energy, your time into this industry, it is worth it. It is worth it, but obviously the best thing is to try, and so I would invite any of the students who have the chance to complete an internship before choosing their future career to do that. It's the right thing to do. It's what ESCP Europe offers you. So make the best out of it and try it out. I think that a successful career in investment banking is a mix of different things. First of all, you need to be passionate about what you do. You need to be a hard worker, obviously. You need to be precise, but you also need to be an entrepreneur. When I arrived at Mediobanca, in my role as vice president, I have been put in charge of developing the equity capital market platform outside of Italy. So I'm based in London. We've got a small team, 5 individuals, and our aim is to generate ideas, generate new client relationship, and basically expand the Mediobanca footprint throughout Europe, mainly in Spain, in France, in the Southern European territory. My job, on a more practical basis, is to go and meet clients who are either existing clients of the firm or new clients, present to them the Mediobanca platform, what we can do for them, and then brainstorm together to see if we can be of any help, and especially throughout all the external growth strategy, mergers and acquisitions, but also all the financing side, should it be on the debt side or on the equity side, and this is where financing on the equity side relies my main, let's say, remit. The core of my job as an ECM vice president is to help companies to list on the stock exchange. And on top of that, we also help companies to raise capital, either through capital increase, rights issues, and we also help shareholders to monetize any listed stakes they have in public companies. So this is the core of my job. Investment banking as a career is obviously less fashionable today than it was 10 years ago. All the turmoil of 2008 has had a pretty negative impact on the perception of what we do, but you really first of all have to separate the global market side of the industry and the corporate finance. What I would advise for the students that want to get into this industry is to start early, to start as soon as possible. When they enter ESCP Europe, if this is what they want to do, they need to lay the ground to be able to achieve their goal. And the first step is going to be to do an internship. Most of the people from this industry started as a summer intern or as an off-cycle intern, usually during the second year of their studies at ESCP Europe, so the first year of the master. And starting early means putting together a correct resume, having a clear idea on how to draft a cover letter, and then being able to access the right people in the different banks. Obviously, you can have a look either at the big global bulge bracket banks or at the national champions. And this is, for example, what Mediobanca is. It's the most, let's say, relevant investment bank in Italy. And you've got similar banks in France, in the UK, in Spain, in Germany, of course. So try your luck, apply, get an internship, and this is when things really start. During your internship, make the most out of it. I've been in the business for 8 years now, and I had the opportunity to be involved in the hiring process, a lot of human resources that you do on your spare time, interviews, and then you get interns as well in your team. And all the candidates, they're bright, they're educated in the top business schools in Europe and in the world. The thing that makes the difference is not the skills, it's the mindset, it's the motivation. A good intern is going to be someone that arrives in the morning realizing how lucky he is. He took a job that a lot of other students wanted. He's got 2, 3, 4, 6 months to make the most out of it. And this is one of the key advice. The second one, start early, but when you get it, make the most out of it. Every Second, actually, every minute is an opportunity for you either to learn something new or to meet someone new. Your only objective once you're in-house, once you've joined a company during your internship, is to then get a full-time offer, because this is the way it works. You get an internship and then you get a full-time offer. In order to achieve that, you have to create your own network within the bank. You have to prove yourself, so learn, meet some new people, but also enjoy yourself. It's a job, but it needs to be fun. You need to get satisfaction from what you do on a daily basis, and therefore it's also a good test. Maybe you think you want to do investment banking, and then after a full summer of intense work within the bank, you realize it's not for you, and that's only fair. So start early, give it a chance. If you're lucky enough to secure an internship, make the most out of it. And the mindset is critical. The mindset is critical. Once you get a full-time offer and you start a new job, it becomes a marathon. Okay? The thing that makes the difference is how long you're going to last and how long you're going to be able to enjoy it, because a career then can be 30, 40 or more, which is a decent half of your lifetime. So it's a long-term game. With your internship, you've got 2 or 3 months to convince everyone you deserve an offer. So it's a race. It's a completely different mindset. So during your internship, be curious, stay open-minded, and meet as many people as you can.